Sheriff's Office. And then this is our communication center here.
What I do here is basically live scan. So basically it's doing fingerprints for example, if you need to do an internship or if you just have a job that needs a background check, I would do your fingerprints, which is basically a background check. And CSO in general, community service officer. What we do is, I don't know if you guys know this, we do the escorts at night and we lock up campus.
Okay, my office. We have a 1 mile perimeter around the campus included, but 1 mile, of course, 1 mile around the campus. However, because we actually work for the state of California, that 1 mile perimeter can be extended to anywhere in the state of California should the situation deem necessary. The definition to that would be if Long Beach PD is calling for assistance and they're 2 miles off campus, we're going to respond to help them. It's not going to be like, okay, we're out of the 1 mile perimeter, so we don't have authority anymore. We do. But for general patrol purposes, by Education Code statute, we have a 1 mile perimeter around the campus. We do patrol services to mitigate crime, because that's our mission too, is to mitigate crime. To be out there as a visual for the public. We also respond to calls for service, which would include crime calls where we go out and we'll take reports. We provide educational services through our crime prevention office, where we go out and we actually educate the students and our faculty staff here about what they need to do to prevent crimes. For example, with your personal property, not leaving personal property laying around unattended. For example, in the library, students sometimes will leave a laptop computer unattended while they're going to another stack to get a book, and they're away for 10, 15, 20 minutes or longer, and they come back and the computer's gone. Well, because somebody sought the opportunity and took it, so you need to be conscious of that. So we provide that education through going out and speaking to the students, faculty, and staff. We also provide education with regard to active shooters. Unfortunately, the times in which we live, this is education that needs to be out there for people. We don't hide it. We have it out there. Not only do we have it online to where you can find a video about active shooters, but we go out and we present that education to our public. Our support services coordinator's office here. This whole area back in here that you're photographing is the investigations bureau. This is our briefing room. I know, but I mean, well, just in case. This room is where we conduct our briefings in the mornings and the evenings for the officers. This is also where they do their reports. In here, is our holding facility. This is not a jail. There's a difference between a jail and a holding facility. A holding facility, you can only hold somebody for up to 4 hours. Then you have to get them out and transport them or release them. We have 2 cells, as it were, here. Where we park our cars.
Campus and security, they aren't allowed to do law enforcement. In other words, if there's crime, they can only report it, and we actually are able to make arrests, resolve the problems, resolve issues a little bit easier than just a security who would report it. We patrol, obviously, students, faculty, staff, parking lots, buildings. That's our first priority. But we also have within our system a mile radius that we go around. So by curbing outside entities from intruding and coming on campus, so it's kind of like a twofold. So we protect you guys, the faculty and staff, but we also protect the community. If they happen to report a crime, we respond, and then again curb outside influences from influencing our camp. It's a job that we love to do. So again, it gives a little perspective on human influences, characters. They get to know us, we get to know students, and also just builds a really good rapport.